Yar. Right, those buttons. That's that button. That should be me live. I can go, hello. Welcome to the stream.
Greetings and salutations.
As you can tell, Caron is here with me. So yeah, a little bit of a change from the usual Tuesday stream. While I'm actually streaming. But yeah, no one's satisfactory, but that requires brain power, which I don't really have. Caron doesn't really have. So we're just going into Motortown where we can just muck around, drive, and try not to crash into each other.
And worst case scenario, just take a taxi job and put it on autopilot.
Yeah. It could be like I'm just going to sit back here and relax and let the game do the work. I've got a few things I've been trying to sort out in the game anyway, so I'll probably have a muck around with that. I might see if we can get an escort contract as well, because they're a thing now. Yeah, not escort as in like put someone in a taxi and take them around the town on a fun night out, but like a big lord escort.
Oh,
yeah. So
no hookers.
No hookers. Well, I mean, hookers may be involved. We are talking about big rigs and stuff like that. Anyway, let's go to the game screen and then let's load the game in. Right. Okay. Can I have? Right. I've lost some control on my mouse. 1 second. This is fun.
I love indie game studio development where it's like, yeah, we changed some stuff. You keep having no longer.
Well, I cannot rotate my camera. I'm going to see if I can get a vehicle and try something out. But yeah, I've got a mouse cursor on screen, which I shouldn't. I don't have any... Oh, wait. No. It's just come back. Oh, I wonder if I was in like a text box I hadn't noticed. It may have been in a text box. But yeah, I now have things back. I don't know how you get text boxes up on this. But I think that's what I've done.
Press enter.
Oh, no, it definitely wasn't that then, because I would have seen that one. But, oh well. Right. I want to... What jobs have we got? Oh, is there any record jobs nearby? I don't think so. Oh my!
I started up in a bus. I'm a bus. Choo choo.
Not quite sure that's the noise buses make, but we'll go with it.
I go along the set route picking up passengers. I'm a bus. Choo choo.
I mean, what we could do if you wanted something different is we could do some of the record jobs. Because I've got the big record with a crane on. You could take the... I was going to say lowrider, but that's not the right word. The flatback thing, and we could just do it that way if you wanted.
Sure.
Or you can drive a bus. I just need to figure...
I'm going to drop these passengers off on the next stop. I'm pretty sure they all want to be here.
I'm just trying to remember. There is a way of setting... Because if you use one of my vehicles, it's going to do something silly like try and take a chunk off you. And I can't remember how I set it so that it doesn't...
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Right, where do I want to be? How do I get there?
If you head back to where I was standing at the start.
Home base?
I mean, it wasn't that far from you. Oh. You were driving... When you were going, oh, look, there's a bus for Madcap's Bubblegum Transport. I was stood right next to it at the time.
There you are. In a second. I need a vehicle. Damn it. Aha. Right. Where are you on the minimap thing? On my way to your location. Don't move.
Right, company party settings is what I'm looking for. That's fine. I'm slowly get into this. It's not that. I don't know how I tell it.
Somebody put a form in my way.
I'll drop the invite to you so you can join the party.
Yep.
And then...
That crap crumbs. Come on, keep going, keep... Okay. Right. Proceed on foot. You're only 600 meters away, you should be fine. Oh, wait, no. There's somewhere else I can pick up a vehicle right here. There'll be news reports about me. Local man steals a off-road what are they called? Ambulances.
Right.
Goes off-road, rolls the damn thing, gets out of the vehicle, and then starts runs up to the police station and robs them of the motorcycle. Wee woo. Oh, this thing should not go off-road. One should not take straight lines. Woo! Physics took a day off.
That's always good to hear.
Have arrived. Guess I want to leave this vehicle.
Yep.
I'm not allowed to drive this.
What do you mean you're not allowed to drive it? Are you in the party?
Yes, I'm in the party. It requires 200, level 200. I'm 131 and 30 wrecker level.
Oh, God. Fucking damn it. There goes that plan. Because I was like, oh yeah, I could just do that. I forget that they split things up into...
Level locks.
Yeah.
The hitchhiker here. Wonder if he wants to ride on the back of the motorcycle.
Is that a hitchhiker or someone after a taxi?
Oh, maybe a taxi.
Alright, okay, let's despawn that. Let's see what they say.
Hello.
Oh no, they're waiting for an ambulance.
Oh.
You can drive ambulances, right?
I can drive ambulances. Well, most ambulances.
What about that one?
Probably.
Yay! Is this a police bike? It is a police bike.
Thank you.
Yep. I got it from a police station.
Where are you going is the next question.
Take a left.
Oh, what? We're going to the hospital on this island?
Oh no. I've got two things in the air. One says 1.3 kilometers, one says 2. And the GPS thing
Holy hell, you trashed this bike.
Yeah. I told you physics took a day off.
I'll go grab a new one. I'm just like, this bike is not accelerating. Why? And I just looked at the status indicators. I'm like, oh. Oh yeah, that might do it.
I touched it.
What do I need for this one? 25. God, fucking damn it. I'm only 17.
have 2 lines coming off of me?
You've got a custom waypoint set.
Right. But they're both yellow. I thought custom waypoints were purple.
Oh. Yes, usually they are. I'm just surprised that person wanted to go to a local hospital. Normally they're like, take me to the hospital on the other side of the world.
Hmm. Job done?
Yep. I need to figure out how to change that share thing, but yes.
Oh, I'm not fussed. Did you get paid?
Yeah.
Well, good then, isn't it? Your boss. Your boss. Sure, ambulance. I'm gonna go drive this yellow line and see where it takes me.
Roger. I mean, where does the map say it's taking you?
Dijon. For a passenger.
The Dijon?
The steel mill.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not too far.
Yeah, I've set the silent siren up on a separate button.
Mine just cycles, but...
Yes. Yeah. Mine does. It's just you can also set different sirens to different buttons, so I think it's the second one. It's just the silent one. I'm just like, it just saves the faff. Why are you parked in the middle of the road?
I'm in an ambulance. I have right of way. Move, fucker. I do love it when people decide that, you know... I've seen it once, but it's always wonderful when basically, you know, if something is on fire, fire trucks have right of way. They do not give 2 hoots. They're bigger than you. They've got a lot more horsepower behind it than most vehicles.
I was not paying attention to what I was driving, and I could have gone to the left, I could have gone to the right, but I went straight ahead. What the fuck? Oh, it's my bus. I was like, why is there one on my vehicle? No, it's not my bus. What the fuck? Oh, that's yours. Why the hell's one of your vehicles out here?
It's probably doing the call run on the I don't know.
Do we have anything? Oh, wrong button. Anything here to pick up? What's it short on? Oh, it's short on coal. Joy. What about over here? Oh, we've got 7 in storage. Okay, okay. Let's go get me a truck. And I'll do some...
I forget this is a high capacity ambulance. The reason why it's sending me 2 routes is one's to take my current passenger to a hospital. The other one is to pick up more passengers.
Ah, yes, that would kind of make sense.
Yeah, apart from the fact that, you know, the person in the back is really complaining about, you know, stuff and wants to get to the hospital as soon as possible.
Have they got a timer saying how soon?
Yes.
Oh.
They've got 30 minutes and you guessed it, both of them want to go to the main island somewhere. In 2 different hospitals.
Yeah, you're gonna loot when they do that.
Yeah. I don't mind the long haul drive, but it's one of them where it's like, you do know that this isn't going to end well for both of you. It's even telling me that's where I picked people up from. Oh well. Don't slow down for the barriers. You're an ambulance. Drive through the barriers.
Right, so let's have a look. We have got. They're fairly good payouts, to be honest. So I could do a trip through the desert, or I go back up to the North Island. That one technically pays more. Let's go for that. Oops, wrong button. Shift F. Shift and F. You just press F on its own, you jump out your vehicle. Oh, wrong way, that way. The annoying thing I've noticed is you pick up jobs on this and then you go, brilliant, that'll do awesome for getting some money in. And then it's like, yeah, we're going to reduce the cost of it the moment you put something on the back of your truck. And it makes sense. You know, I get it. Somewhere just wants one steel coil and you're rocking up with 6. But at the same token, it is just kind of like a hell of a jump. What was it? It went down. So delivery payment for steel coil changed from 24,000 to 17.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Come on, you piece of shit. Get up this hill.
Oh. Engage reverse gear before trying to reverse, otherwise your engine just sounds really awkward. I think what it is it's something to do with the size of the delivery truck that I've got. Because I have a big trailer, it's like, oh, you can make more money by doing lots of deliveries. Rather than being like, you know what, you might need a big trailer to fit these on, but they weigh an absolute ton.
Yeah, I've seen YouTube videos about them steel coils. It's a lot of weight that does not care if you suddenly break.
Oh yeah, I found that out on I was gonna say missions, not missions, on a job, and I wasn't paying too much attention. Cruise control, then realised it's a 90-degree turn, and I'm like, oh, brake, 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 brake. I'm not braking. Why am I not braking? Oh, no. I don't have my widget in the right place. Terrible thing to have, really.
Did you pick up the Epic game? Trash Goblin.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I had to remember which one it was. Yes, I have. Because one I've been...
I had to remember as well, which was sort of like... I picked it up, I know that I've already got it on Steam. You wanted it, but what the fuck is it called? Because it's gonna disappear tomorrow, the day after, one or two.
Yeah. Yes, I grabbed it. Again, it's one I had my eye on Steam, and it's like, oh, hey, it's coming out on Epic for free. I was like, ooh. I had a bit of muck around with it.
It's a very chill game.
Yes, I do like that. I also like the tutorial with the shopkeep helping you out. But yeah, it's... I like games like that where it can just be very simplistic. No major rush, no panic, no... You know, you have to complete everything. Dealios. There's another one I'm looking forward to. I can't remember the name off the top of my head because that's how my brain works. But it's basically like set in, I want to say, mid to late 90s Japan. And you basically you repair stuff. So people come along and hand you like an old Nokia brick, and you can sort of repair it. There's Tamagotchis and things like that. It's legally distinct versions of kind of deal, but
oh yeah,
you know, it is just like a lot of nostalgia being brought to you for work, and it's just like, yes, that's kind of... I played the demo of it. It's simplistic enough that you're not stressed about things, but it's involved enough that it's not a simple brain dead click here, click here. You do have to memorize where some of the screws are, the order to undo them, and this, that, and the other. So it has that element of it, but it's not a full-blown simulator of taking apart a mobile phone. I mean, it might very well be. I didn't really take apart a lot of the old school phones, but from what I remember, you know, phones tend to have more in them than just very simplistic circuit boards and a battery.
No, that's pretty much all they are. What's funny is there's a piece that goes into every mobile phone that is patented, and it's the fundamentals of being a mobile phone. Without this piece, it's a brick, literally. And the company that owns the patent for that basically just charges the other companies like Apple and Google whatever the fuck they want. Because at the end of the day, without that, it ain't a mobile phone. And yeah, it's a bit funny how this one fairly small company, I believe, has basically both companies held to rights because of the time. No, if you make a phone and it does this thing, then it's infringing on our patent, or you're paying us for the patent.
But that's got to expire at some point, though. Because there was a similar thing with when I worked in pharmacy. Lipitor was the brand name of a particular drug, atorvastatin, if I remember rightly. And it meant no one could make a generic version of it. So they had the market. But after a period of time, the patent ran out. And then people could then make generic atorvastatin. The fun thing was, the company that made, so I think it was Pfizer that made Lipitor, they then made generic atorvastatin. Same packaging, the same bloody drug, effectively. It's just on the front of it, they didn't put the name Lipitor. And we had people coming in saying, oh, no, I need to have Lipitor because this atorvastatin doesn't work. Well, what do you mean it doesn't work? It's like, it's just not the same. It's like, it's made by the same company. It is literally the same company making it. They just give you a different box. It has to work. And it's then you sort of realise that placebo is a hell of a thing.
Placebo is a hell of a thing. The number of times that I've had this conversation about Nurofen and headaches and basically any painkiller other than paracetamol, ibuprofen, aspirin, cocodamol.
Mm.
The people will say, "Oh, this one just works so much better," and it's like, no, it legally can't do anything more than what the other drug is doing because there are safe limits of, you know,
Yeah.
you can't make a 2,000 milligram ibuprofen. You're gonna kill somebody. Um, so, but yeah, just full on, and they swear by these others, and it's
Mm.
like, about the only difference that I know between, so like some of them and the generic stuff is the fact that they'll stick caffeine in there as well.
Yeah.
Which is basically just modern day, oh, you've been too busy to grab a cup of coffee, so you're now going through caffeine withdrawal. Therefore, your headache isn't just, tension, it's also caffeine withdrawal, so we're just going to put a bit of extra caffeine in there. It also acts as a stimulant that makes you feel better, yada, yada, yada. And it's one of them where it's like, if you want that, just fucking take some ibuprofen, paracetamol, whatever flavor of your choice, and wash it down with a coffee.
Yep. That's
And
what you
boom.
used to say to people who worked in pharmacy. Because I can't remember if it was Solpadeine Plus or Solpadeine Max. I think it might be the Plus one, which was basically like paracetamol and caffeine.
Mm.
And I was just like, yeah, this is, 3 times the price of just paracetamol. I said, and all you need to do is have a coffee with your paracetamol. And some people were just like, no, 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 I've got to get that one because that one works. I'm like, cool, you do you then. I mean, it could be maybe you don't drink coffee or don't like caffeine drinks, but that's all it is it's just caffeine. But yeah, it really did get us where some people would flat down refuse certain medication because it didn't work, despite the fact it was the same as others. No, it
Yeah.
has to be a particular brand. That brand doesn't work, like, but it's the same.
Shit, fuck. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. And stop rolling. No, you kept rolling. Shit.
That sounded like an adventure.
How do I recover again? R. Tow to nearest road. Oof. There, yes. Over 1,400 to go. Wait, no.
I would suggest if at any point you see a hitchhiker who wants to go on a long distance journey, it's worth picking them up if you're going that way because they will. Sorry, there is a chance that they will give you a coupon to get a discount. If I just go into my inventory. Yeah, I've got a toll to nearest road 30% discount coupon. So yeah, it's
excessively, yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those. I kind of get annoyed the amount of times I end up rolling a bloody vehicle. And I'm very much like, I used to do a lot of the hitchhiker stuff way early on, but then realised it didn't give you much for it. And it's nice that they've put something in there. I'm just hoping they expand on it a bit more. So, each one will give you something, but it's going to be different. And the longer the journey, the higher discount they give you or something like that. So if you give someone a lift down the road, they'll get a 5% discount. If you give them a lift to the other island, 30%.
Is that a permanent discount or is that a one-time?
It's a coupon, so it's a one-use deal. Yeah. Oh, don't rain.
Said the Englishman.
Yeah, but I don't normally drive in it. Cycle, yes. Drive, no. It could be argued that cycling is worse in the rain, but... Ah, yes. I was like, what have I just been deducted cash for? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, filling up your ambulance. I love the way it was filling up slowly, and I got three people in the back who were just dying.
Hurry up, I gotta put gas in the tank, but I'm dying. Yeah, you have to just die slower then. Oh, shit.
Don't worry, we'll start going back towards the hospital in a moment. It's just if I don't stop for fuel, we're stopping in the middle of nowhere, not near your hospital.
I also had to Google what the hell a Jake brake was. Because the big rigs got them, and I'm like, I had no idea why other stuff didn't. But apparently it's something for big rig diesel engines, where it does something with the air compression. That puts resistance on the engine, so it's engine braking, effectively.
Right.
It was like 1:30 in the morning when I was reading this on Wiki, and I think I caught the gist of it being engine brake. But apparently it's so loud that there's certain places in the States they have signs up saying, you can't use your Jake brake. Which makes sense.
Sounds like an invitation to me.
Which one of those, I was like, how bad can it be? But I generally don't drive this rig in with my headphones on. So I don't really have much sound in there, but I've just put the Jake brake on and you just hear it like machine guns. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Is it loud or does it sound like a machine gun so Americans dive for cover?
A little from column A, a little from column B. It also, oh shit, it's this corner. It's engine braking, so, if you've got 3 steel coils on your back and you're going downhill, I'm watching the speed go up and I'm like, that's not the right way.
Yeah, so at some point physics does, like I said earlier, it's like them steel coils, they do not give a shit if you're braking. If they're going at speed, they're remaining at speed.
So, one thing, me and Hawk were discussing this. You can hire trailers effectively from some of the pickup points, and there's no downside to it. If you borrow a vehicle, like an in-game one, you lose a portion of whatever money you make to the vehicle owner. Trailers don't have that. So you might think, well, what's the point in buying trailers? You can just drive up and pick one up. Then we found out the other day, if you use a spawned trailer, and then you, have to end your game session for whatever reason, and then you come back to it, and I'm talking about leave the game and come back, your trailer won't be there. And if you've loaded it up with goods, they won't be there. Especially if those goods that you've had to make a chain to build up. And then you get back and you're like, I've just lost all those. A little bit annoying. So yeah, I've been buying trailers for jobs. Just one, I can do them up to, I'm trying to get a little company branding going on. But also it means that if I do need to end this for whatever reason, I can easily just quit save, come back in, and everything's there. He said usually I try and finish my delivery jobs and then end the session, but sometimes shit happens and you're just like, I'm gonna have to just.
In Europe, a number of times where I've taken a job and it's, this will be a good fun job for a couple of hours, and then 3 hours later I'm still driving and I look at the map and it's like you're halfway there. It's like, I'm gonna finish this later.
Yeah. Speaking of, they have brought in a tow to nearest road option now.
Oh. Okay.
So instead of getting dragged off to some random place because you've driven your truck off road, you can now tow it back to the nearest road. You still have a fee to pay, kind of like this, but they brought it in so like convoys aren't disrupted as much, which I thought was a kind of neat thing.
Yeah, because that was always the fun part. Was one of us would go off a road and flip it, and then it was like, I'm 6 miles behind you now, or I'm 6 miles ahead, or
yeah.
towed me to a completely different route there. So,
but I do want to get back into that once I've got the desk sorted. So once I've moved, ideally, because I can either get a whole new desk set up, or what I'm probably going to do is just bolt this one to the wall so that I can put the steering wheel on it, turn the wheel, and it doesn't rock the entire desk. Wait a minute. There's a truck on its roof.
and
Not my fault.
just one of the rigger jobs.
Yeah, it is. I was just like, why? It's a box truck just on its roof. I'm like, what have you done?
Rolled it.
But yeah, it's once I get everything set up, it'd be nice to get back into Euro Truck. But I have tried doing like keyboard stuff with it, and I struggle with that. I like having for that game, it's just one, it feels better to have the precision for turning. This, I can get away with just having to tap the turn button, even if it does cause my wrist to have a bit of issues after a while. But again, the advantage to this is if I am having issues with my wrist, let's just move the position, I can just press a button and it drives itself for a bit so I can rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on a lot of the updates that they've done for Euro Truck, and I'm like, it's looking good. I like the fact that they keep updating it. No news on the UK rework yet, but I know that they're doing it. I just haven't heard anything like, hey, this is the progress we've made, yada yada yada. Just realised I'm set the cruise control to a really low speed. Also, in this game, there's apparently a UFO in the desert somewhere. I get the urge to jump into my off-road Jeep and have a look. Also, I think it's a bit of a kicker that if you didn't get the run over 100 ghosts, you're going to have to wait till like the next time they come back, which is probably going to be Halloween.
Oh, they turned it off. Finally.
Yep. Yep, Santa's Grotto's gone. And the ghosts have gone with it. What the ghosts had to do with Christmas, I'm not quite sure, but... Oh, I should have pulled over for fuel. I mean, I've got half a tank left, but I drove past a fuel station, didn't even think about it. Oh well. We live as we mean to go on. I probably also need to add more lights to this truck. Oh. I've only got 5 lights above the cab. It needs more. But if I remember, you're also limited in how many you can have.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I'll try and just... It's... The annoying thing is they don't seem to do... It's like the game has standard and then high beam. And it doesn't matter how many lights you add on, your standard lights will never change. And neither will your high beams. You'll always have a fixed cone of light. I just like the
I
idea
could
of
get 100 ghosts.
oh no,
Oh no. Oh well.
so sad. We'll wait until Halloween.
Hmm. It's one of them. I don't really care for just the achievements.
Hmm.
You know, if it unlocked something in game, then it might be solid. Oh, you know, god damn it, missed that. But when it's just like, oh, you get an achievement for it, it's like, all right, fair enough, I'll do it next year or
Yeah.
not. No, it only really bothered me if it was kind of like the last achievement on my list, and it's like, no, they've turned the ghosts off. I've got to wait a whole year. In which case, I might put a note in my calendar. It's like, remember to go hunt ghosts
Yeah.
and go to city.
Run over ghosts.
And then in a year's time, I get a ping on my phone, and it's like, what the fuck is that on about?
I was testing out the off-road iron ore mine. I had to do some runs from there, and it was just the drive back was annoying me. So I was testing out various ways, and I found a few interesting ways to get my truck back. As long as I didn't mind a repair bill, I could get back rather quick. There's one point where you can yeet yourself from the top of the mountain down the hill and land upon the main road going down the east end of the map.
Mm-hmm. Gravity assisted acceleration.
Yep.
Usually reserved for spacecraft.
Ooh. I probably shouldn't be taking corners at speed with this, but. My brain's just gone. The moment I get into Euro Truck, I'm going to be so confused because I'm going to drive on the different side of the cab, and my brain's going to be like, "I'm on the right side of the road, the wrong side of the road. Where am I going?"
The booby was with Fedora.
Oh what?
Boobies with a fedora. I just passed a criminal car.
Oh right, okay, yeah. Now I get what you mean with that. My brain was desperately trying to figure out who was with a fedora, but yes. Good way to get racing XP though.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but at the same token, I've got 4 passengers in the back of this ambulance. And I'm about to arrive at one of the hospitals. Don't know which one of them I'm going to kick out, but I'm going to kick out one of them.
The thing is once they're spawned in, they'll sit there until either I despawn them or you do the job. Although I did see someone make a suggestion. So, like on the main menu page, there's like a suggestions thing, and you can actually review what other people have done. And one of them was like, add more criminal jobs and things like that. And I'm like, yeah, it'd be nice to do. Like, be a getaway driver. You have to drive to, say, a bank. People run into your car, and then you've got to escape the police. That would be kind of cool. Just think of it as a high stakes taxi.
I think to a certain degree, they'd have to have some kind of penalty on getting caught.
Yeah.
Oh, they all decided to get out.
Oh. Woohoo. The others had been waiting too long, like, you know what this hospital will do? It's not my favourite, but...
It's not the one that I asked you to drop me off at.
But it's a hospital, so I'll take it.
Okay, in which case, Fedora with boobies is where? I think it's up over this way. Well, Santa's still in the game.
Oh yeah,
You
Santa.
can't.
Santa's still in the game, but Santa's grotto has gone.
So Santa is now homeless.
Yes.
Get a job, you hobo. Where did I see that? Fedora with boobs. Boobs with a fedora. Fedora with boobs. Which sounds better?
Boobs with a fedora sounds better. Otherwise, you've got a really weird fedora.
But not a really weird set of boobs.
Look, you can get a set of boobs and put a fedora on them, and it's still fairly normal. But if you have a fedora with a set of boobs on, you look like you've just come from Blackpool.
Fair. I've lost this job. Oh no, there it is. Aha, found it again.
This is where it's going to complain about how overweight my truck is.
Oh wait,
Oh, it's
forgot
only
the parking
7
brake,
tons
forgot the
overweight.
parking brake. It's nearly a disaster for your ambulance. Are you going to drive there? We need to get out of here quick. 10,000, 15 kilometers. If you arrive at the destination without police, you will pay a lot of fine if you are caught by the police. We are in the Volkswagen. What should we call it?
Oh, the bus.
Yeah, well, yes. Camper van, that's the one. This was not designed for mountain roads. Take me home.
Hey, Rev Dead, welcome on in.
Hey,
Going rather well. We're just having a relaxing evening, mucking around with games.
From the law.
Carol's breaking the law, but that's par for the course.
Shit.
It's going well.
We good?
Mm-hmm.
Look, wheels are still on the tarmac. Things are going fine.
I'll believe you.
Oh, it was 15 kilometers away as the crow flies.
Oh yeah. It likes doing that. It's only 15 kilometers, and then you look down in the bottom left corner and you see the actual I was going to say mileage, kilometerage, distance. That's the word I was looking for. I knew it existed. I think you have a reputation, Karen.
I've always got a reputation. One of my defining traits is that I eventually end up with a reputation.
Alright, let's... just the flanker 3, thank you. And then... Did that do anything? Oh, it actually does help with the trade stuff. Not that I know what to do with this trade history. Crap.
Anyway.
So let me... Let's set up nicely.
You're taking over the city one job at a time. That'd be an interesting aspect to this whole process, would be actually to buy the buildings of the production.
It'd be interesting, but I struggle enough with just getting it to let me use the bloody Southern City. It wouldn't be so bad if it stuck around a bit more. Or you had access to the city, but you got more of a bonus if you've built up a presence, if you will. But as of right now, it's an absolute twat basket. If you're down on the bottom end of the city and you're like, I need to repair my thing, can't do it anywhere down south.
drag strip's currently open.
Yeah, because that's a fairly low requirement, and I think my the last delivery I did kind of helped with that.
Right. Well, it was where I repaired the ambulance ages ago. But yeah, I find the easiest way to start it all off is basically just do the police routes.
Hmm.
Jump in a police car and drive.
Right, what's going to pay good? So you want to go... Oh, you want to go up there. Gordon Bennett. Right, okay. I can do that one. So another 20... You're on the other end of the island. You're there. You're there. Okay. But there's 4 of them going there. So that'd be 26... 40... 52 compared to 23, 33, 41, 51. Oh no, so it's going to work out more if I do it that way. Okay. Right, let's leave that one till last. Load that one. Load that one. Load that one. That will make me massively over limit. I do wish that they had better limits on these things, because it seems like anything you pick up container wise is instantly going to send you over the limit. Hey all Seba, welcome on in. Right. So it's going to try and take me up that route, which, whilst technically I think it's quicker, it is a bit more of a sod, and I don't think I'm going to have the fuel to make it to that fuel station. Oh. Whereas that route is flatter, I can hit that fuel station and then drive up. Okay, we'll go the same way I came in. It's a route I know. And then we'll watch the game shit a brick and then find me for carrying stuff over limit. No, what is... I've not touched any dailies today.
You just left for the harbour?
I'm just leaving now.
Yeah, that's where I've got to drive this thing.
What? The
Police, the criminal vehicle.
Okay.
The boob with fedora.
I'm assuming then it's going to take you over along the west, the northwest pass.
Yes.
That's a fun ride. My pro tip: don't drive too fast along some of the coastal roads. They sort of dip down a bit. There's a corner. If you're going too fast, you are in the drink.
Yeah, I'm probably using autopilot for most of the journey, but I'm on the bridge at the moment, so I'm putting my foot down. Settings, speed record.
Actually, give me a second. I've got 3 fuel canisters there. They're not gonna... I've got 3 there. Alright, let's... refuel.
Are these criminal vehicles souped up at all?
No, I just think the box standard.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't really give me much in the way of fuel. But stuff it. Let's see if I can meet you halfway and maybe potentially actually make it to my stop without running out of fuel. And or get up this hill.
Don't count on me, at least.
Oh, I've got fuel cans. I've just chucked some in, but they don't really do much for this vehicle.
Yeah. All right, I overheated at 153 kilometers an hour.
Were you in sport or comfort?
Comfort.
Okay. Now, I was going to say sport will get you there quicker, but you will overheat quicker. But yeah, if you've overheated in comfort, then yeah, there's no hope.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think they're souped up at all, because you can slap a large radiator in, and then when you're in comfort, it is very hard to overheat.
Challenge accepted.
Actually, it's daylight. Might as well enjoy the scenic view as I'm driving. I do want to try. So on the bridge, there is like a hidden toll booth thingy, which if you're overweight will fine you. I discovered this, and I don't know exactly where it is because I've never paid much attention to when it's gone off. But I'm going to try driving along the bridge, and I know it's near the racetrack island. So I'm going to come off onto the racetrack island and then rejoin on the other side and hope that I've bypassed it.
Right.
Bit of a faff, but if it works, it saves me cash. And I'm trying to save up for a vehicle, so at the moment I'm just like I want all the cash.
Just having to squint at my phone to see how much cash you had.
453. Oh yeah, that was pretty much a given saver. I kind of thought they'd be coming at some point. They don't create NPCs with that many expressions and not use them. But I'll have a look later on. Ooh. But I think I'd give this thing a fairly beefy engine and it still struggles. And it just doesn't feel right for... You go over the weight limit really easy now, then... But they brought in double trailers, they brought in all this sort of stuff. What's the point in having them if all you can do is load one up and then that's it?
Yeah. Is that a double trailer or a triple?
No, it's a double. I've just got two smaller containers on the back.
Oh, alright.
Although triple could be done. You just get two of the front ones. That's got me thinking now. How long can you go? That's definitely one where I'm like just going to a spawn point and just keep spawning them.
The thing is, it's one of them where it's like, if you can make it long enough, your cab can be at your arrival destination.
Alright, load me up, drive forward like a centimetre right. Okay, off you go. Magically teleport everything.
Making a hell of a road jam everywhere on the island.
Oh. I'm trying not to turn too sharp. Don't want to bleed speed, but I also don't want to go in the sand. I've made that mistake with one of these before.
There's a passenger in this truck.
Your criminal one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the criminal. That's who you're transporting.
I'm driving with a criminal. Oh my god!
I love the fact you've only just realised. Yeah, that's the person who they sit in the car waiting for you, and then you pick them up and they're like, right, take me to this place and I'll pay you 10 grand. I do feel it needs to be one of those where once you've lost the police, it's then just a simple auto drive. You don't need to worry about it, I think. It would be kind of more interesting if the police, every time they saw you, realised that was the vehicle and they'd come after you again. But also, it'd be nice if the pay scale was, you know, you're driving to the other island, for crap's sakes. You could probably do a taxi and get more than what that person's going to pay you. Admittedly, racing XP won't be the same. But, you know, it depends on what you're going for. Oh, shit. This is the downhill section.
Slalom, baby!
Right, let's...
Sorry, just watching your stream, it's like, that was close.
Ah, yes. The Jake brake test is showing that I'm fucked if I don't use actual brakes. Oh, crap. So I was doing one of these runs off stream, and I got to this point in the dark, and I took this corner rather wide. Again, heavy load. This thing didn't want to turn. I took it sharp. There was a car coming the other way. I hit it and punted it into the water, and I'm like, well, that person's dead.
The question is, were they dead before or after they hit the water?
Oh, I think before. I didn't really lose speed when I hit them as well, which is the interesting thing. The weight of this thing just shoved me through them, and I'm just like, oh yeah, you're dead.
Talking to a friend who drives buses, and they wanted to drive a bus where you probably shouldn't be driving a bus, and it's like, you're in a fucking bus, you have right of way. It's simple as.
Oh, it's like the story of there's a it was like a celebrity or something who had a tank that they'd bought, and they were taking it back to their farm or whatever. And it was like we were driving in the vehicle in front down a country road. We're coming up across this car coming the other way, and we're like, no, you've got to back up. And this other person's like, I'm not backing up. You have to, you know, give way to me and all this sort of jazz. And like, no, you have to back up. And this person was not for moving. And then the tank appeared over the crash, and like, no, mate, you have to back up.
Yeah, nothing says right away like a tank.
Yeah, that's why I like when we go to the convention in Southampton, we'll usually pass near to Bovingdon. And we've popped in a few times, and there's nothing more fun than driving up there and you see one of the more unique signs in England. You know, you can get like the triangular signs, and they've got pictures of like deer or something like that in it. One of them with a tank in it, just letting you know that tanks can appear on the roads. Be careful. You know, if the road's been covered in like track marks and stuff didn't give it away.
Just getting visions of wild, free, feral tanks. Driving around the countryside, leaping fences and crashing through barriers across a road just all of a sudden. And, you know, you gotta believe me, officer, it came out of nowhere.
And now we observe the Matilda 2 in its natural habitat, stalking its prey. A wild chieftain appears. Oh, fuck. Do I have to go manual gearbox on this? I may have to go manual gearbox.
I've entered the desert area.
Woo! I don't know if it's a good or bad thing that my truck's gone into low. I think low is the gear just before it hits neutral. But on the plus side, I'm creating a traffic jam behind me. I mean, not a plus side for them guys. Sucks to be them, but woohoo! I'm at the front of the line! Oh, accidentally revving the nuts off the engine. That's always a good thing to do. Oh, I did do a vehicle delivery. So, you know the big yellow, like Tonka truck things that you get in the limestone area around here? Had to deliver one of them. So I put it on that flatbed that I tried to give you at the start.
Oh, yeah.
That thing's not designed for them. And again, it's a steel coil kind of situation. You hit the brakes and you had to really hit the brakes. It's the first time I've ever put the brakes on a vehicle and then had the brake disc indicator, like the damage, come up fairly instantly. Like wore the brakes down. I think at the end of it was like 15% damage on those brake pads because I'd be going downhill trying to brake, and this thing was just not for braking. But yeah, coming up this road was a barrel of laughs.
Oh, it looks like you're about to crest the hill.
I was just checking to see if everyone's still behind me. I've got a few more. I feel like a mother duckling. I'm like, come along, children.
When we pass each other, I'll try and count the queue behind you. Because I don't think there's many turn-offs.
Oh no, there's like one for a cement factory, one for the limestone, and that's it.
I'm past the limestone.
So then there should be, I think there's like a desert. Yeah, I'm coming up to like a desert turn-off area.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if they're planning to put anything here, but I've just seen a lot of NPC traffic get to it and then turn around. So I don't know whether they've done it to allow the routing of NPCs to be like a set length or something. I don't know how they're. Oh shit! That's attack corner. That's attack corner. That's attack corner. Well, drifter! I don't think I'm supposed to drift a truck. Just looking behind at how far that queue is. Sucks to be them. Well, I think a couple of cars may have despawned. But the truck behind me is still following me.
We have just come to that off-road bit.
That's a police car. Hello. And because there's bugger all to see in the dark, let's jump back into camera view. Cockpit view even.
Whereas I'm going to be trying to count the number of vehicles behind you when we pass.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 vehicles queuing behind you. Oh, and there's a 3 more that are probably going to catch up soon. 4 more.
Oh yeah, they're going to catch up soon because there's an uphill coming up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vehicles are going to catch up soon.
Yeah, I do like trying to drive like normally and see what the AI does. Because some of the junctions cause the AI so many difficulties. They really need to figure out how to do like what the lanes mean. Because I've seen on dual carriageways people on like the most innermost lane want to turn right, but they don't move lane. They literally get to the junction and then turn right into the path of someone. Now, granted, I'm sure people do that in real life, but it just seems to happen a lot in this. And then I had one guy who decided because they put like criminal behaviour in for some people. So this guy was driving wrong way at speed, and I think I was in my recovery truck with a crane. So big truck like this, big crane on the back. And he just sort of came out of nowhere straight at me. I'm like, I'm not moving, mate. And it's just, yeah, some of the AI behaviours are they need a little bit of tweaking. For the most part, they're okay, but you do get the odd one or two, and you're just like, what are you doing? Oh, we've got another broken down vehicle here. Oh god, my vehicle's got speed. Oh god, there's a vehicle in front of me. What is this? I'm not used to that. I'm behind a vehicle. Does this mean I have to slow down for... Oh no, fuck it. I've got 80 tons behind me, mate. You want to get moving. Come on, buddy. Put your foot down. Sooner rather than later, you've got an 80-ton truck right behind you. Oh, this is not going to end well. Ooh. I ran out of momentum at just the right point. Oh, fuck. I'm running out of a lot of things.
Fuel?
Fuel, I'm sort of okay on. It's just, you know that whole concertina of people sat behind me doing nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's going to be happening.
Momentum.
11, 12, 13. We are gaining speed again.
On the daily report, it mentions depots.
Yes, you can have depots for like auto repair vehicles, yada yada yada.
Oh, okay.
And also taxis. You can get taxis to do, like company taxis, and they've got like a radius they work in. Not tried any of them yet. Might look to do that if you go down the route of doing like buses. I could also have a look at like a taxi fleet. Oh, we're gaining speed again. Full speed, Mr. Sulu. Get as much momentum for this hill as you can.
Five and a half kilometers to go.
Oh, that's ours. That was ours. I just noticed my speed was 70, 80, 87. Oh my god, I'm gaining speed. I'm gaining speed. I'm doing 94.
Have you tried playing the bricks?
No, there's an uphill coming up and I want to keep the speed. Don't stop, folks. Keep driving. Oh, I can't overtake. That's a truck coming the other way. That's a car coming the other way. That's... Fuck it. Goodbye, car. Whoops. I forget that I'm towing 2 trailers, so I've just knocked the other vehicle off the road by coming back onto the driving line. Whoopsie.
Folks, you've witnessed a murder.
What I found funniest was just watching the headlights of the car as it shot off the cliff. So why did you hit that car? He was coming my way and I couldn't stop in time. On the plus side, he made such a pretty pattern falling off the cliff. Oh, God. Come on. 5. 6. 5. You're going the wrong way. Other way. Other way. Other way. 4. You're not supposed to go down. You're supposed to go up. I'm having minor difficulties. I have stalled out. Give us a push, mate.
Your speed says 0. Nope, 2, 3. You're moving.
Uh-huh. Yep, I'm moving all right.
In the right direction?
I don't think that's...
I may have forgot to specify that part.
I just vored that cement mixer. On the plus side, I think I might be able to drive up with just 1 trailer attached. Oh no. I think I've beansed it.
You think?
Yep. Yep. It is beansed. I think the trouble is this cement mixer should not be part of this convoy.
Yeah, I do think that's a flaw there.
Oh, it's just disappeared. Awesome. Doesn't mean I can drive now. No. No, it does not. Right, okay. Alright, you might want to drive around a minute, fellas. I need to... fuckity-duckity-duck.
How much would it cost you to recover to road?
The trouble is it wouldn't get me at the top of the road. I need to get my recovery vehicle to pull me up that hill.
Right.
So that's what I'll do. I'll just leave the truck there and I'll go grab my recovery vehicle. Because I'm hoping this thing will have enough grunt in it to, you know, do the job.
Oh, sun's finally coming up.
Woohoo!
You can see where I'm going again. I can take it off autopilot and drive 600 meters away from my destination.
Hey, if you feel bored, grab yourself a sports car and drive out to my truck. And then, you know, you can drive the truck and I'll pull you up the hill.
I was thinking of doing something like that.
Probably shouldn't try and, drive this like a drift vehicle, but when it feels so right, it just can't be wrong. But it is like me and Hawk thought. This thing, the jobs that you do not pay anywhere near enough to make its money back anytime soon. It's handy to have, especially for like the upturned vehicles. You can pick them up with this. You'll get a couple of % of damage, whereas normally what I would do is just roll them over with like the ramp truck and just roll them onto the truck bed and then roll them over again. You're looking at about 40% damage easily.
Is there a vehicle spawn point at the harbour?
At the harbour, yes, there is. It is... Hang on, let me see where you are exactly in harbour. Okay, so... Vehicle spawn point is actually... You want to go back the way you came. And then... If you see on my stream, where it says truck, you should be able to spawn something in there. Otherwise, you want to take the left-hand turning just before the gates and drive straight to the edge of the corner. You'll see like a parking bay. Why did you stop moving? Right, you've got fuel, but I'm probably going to want to take some more with me, so let's go pick that up.
My routing looks a little weird. It's because I'm on foot.
Ah, right, okay. I thought you were just still driving the vehicle.
No. I don't associate with criminals. I got out of that thing as soon as possible.
My favourite thing to do with them, though, is when you get to the destination, they're still in the vehicle, I believe. And then you can just do the honourable thing of drive it into the water. Just before you do, you bail out.
Yeah, I'd fucked that up.
Oh, you don't sell fuel. You're dead to me.
Oh, this is going to be a problem. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Actually, oh wait, no, you're not. Can't spawn here. Oh, never mind. If you're going to drive a vehicle out there, that's fine. It just hit me then. I could actually have picked you up from. You could spawn back at the home base.
Right.
And then, you just hitch your lift in this.
Yeah, no, I'm doing 170.
Oh, here we see some of the glorious AI trafficking at work. I'm going to upset it.
Sliding around that corner. Let's not slide around the corners, which are going over the ocean.
That is, yeah, I can concur with that when you do not want to slide around those corners. Right, let me set myself a waypoint for my busted ass truck. Because I'm gonna go get my meds before I forget to take them. BRB.
Oh. Cut to the engine. When you start this game, you start off the game with a Tuscan, and I have souped the hell out of it and made it a taxi. The only problem is, it's a little bit beaten up, it's a little bit damaged, and it's very low on fuel right now, so... Hopefully it's going to arrive where it needs to go. But if not, we'll figure something out.
Ooh, right. Medication. Ooh. Okay. Right, let's see what speed this baby can do. Oh, wait, hang on. Before I do that, let's repair shit. Then see what speed this baby can do. It's like I'm like, oh, I'm only, 1.9 kilometers away from my truck. If I could float and climb a huge sodding cliff.
Yep. Why, when I started that job and it said 15 kilometers, I was like, oh, that's not too bad. Then I saw the GPS and it was like, oh, bother.
I wonder what that guy in the low van's thinking when he sees this thing driving up behind him. Oh, right, let's see. We're getting 135, 136, 136.6. It's respectable for a thing this big. Oh, it's going up again. Right, let's not touch anything. If I run into someone, that's their fault, not mine. Oh, that was close. 145, 146.
Is that a repair depot anywhere around here, is there?
No. I think your nearest one is the racetrack. Come on, can I get to 150? Yes! That's a police car in front of me. Hence the emergency brake. It's like, yes, officer, I wasn't catching up to you, who's probably doing 120, and you're looking at this truck coming up at you. Of course, I was fully obeying every law. I love it. The cops only really give a shit if you speed. Break other laws, they don't give a hoot.
Hit them and they might care.
Ooh, I haven't tried that one yet. You see, if I'm going to punt someone, I want to be in a big truck to do it.
That's not a big truck.
I mean, it is and it isn't. It's a wrecker. So its name's fairly fitting for the role.
My brain instantly went, I reckon you can murder somebody with that. And it's like, Jesus Christ, brain. One, you can do that with most vehicles. And two, that's dark. Although I gotta say, I think our sense of dark humor might not be to everybody's tastes.
Yeah. That's their problem, not ours.
Indeed. But you remember when we were doing the Sniper Elite streams?
That's not dark humor, that's entertainment.
What, even the one with the tripwires decades later?
Oh, good times. the beauty of those games is you can go back to them, even though you've played them before, you know where the bad guys are, and just do them ever so slightly different. Usually with more tripwires, it's more fun. Although there's a guy on YouTube who I follow. They do a lot of short format videos on Hitman, and they have played that game so much. They know like how the NPCs are going to react. They know like what paths they're going to take, this and that, and they lay such elaborate traps. They did one where they were on Whittleton Creek. They were on one of the it's almost like an awning kind of roof stuff. They get spotted, so they drop down onto the ground. The guy in the house who spotted them calls the security guard. The security guard comes running out the back door. By this point, there's now a rake on the floor, knocks the guy flat over. He then manages to take this guy's uniform, stand to one side. A guy runs past, starts to see him, but doesn't quite fully see him, carries on disappearing off the way. Somebody else picks up the guy who's been knocked out with a rake. He gets up, goes, wait a minute, that looks like my uniform. Goes running towards him, hasn't realised there's a banana on the floor that has now been placed, and just goes, whoop, problem dealt with. And it's just these wonderful little traps that he just lays throughout. I'll have to send you a link to some of his stuff, because it's a masterpiece in what can be done in that game. Not necessarily Silent Assassin, but it is bloody hilarious.
The thing is, for me, Silent Assassin either goes down one of two ways. One, it's just a lot of slow, meticulous practice and planning that can take an absolute age. Or two, it is, very much, right, I know that he's going to be crossing here, and I know if I'm over here and he's doing this, then I can do that, and wham bam,
yeah,
he's dead, and I'm nowhere near the scene. And it's like, yes, it's impressive you've done that, but at the same token, it's like, it's not interesting, because you're sort of like, yeah, if you study the game that much, of course you're going to be millions of miles away from the scene of the crime.
Whereas with this, it's right next to the scene of the crime, but the way it's dealt with is just perfection.
I might have a slight bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, too late. I got the police on my tail and pulled up to one side. I thought I'd lost him, but I hadn't, and he arrived. I was about to drive off, but yeah,
It would have been perfect if I managed to get that to spin all the way around. It's nice to see that people figured out how to drive around, though. Oh, you getting it up?
as far as I can get it.
There you go. It doesn't bode well when this thing struggled just there. This will be the first time I'm actually using this particular winch hook. Hang on. My vehicle's stalled out.
You're gonna go back for the trailer.
Yep. Just going to need to stop here, and you're going to have to stop a second because we're attached.
Parking brake engaged.
Like, I can't even see where that winch is. I'm just going to do it this way. Oh, it's already in use. Yeah, I've cut the winch cable. That's what I want to do. Right, okay. Should I be worried?
No, you're okay. You're okay. I've decided to not choose violence. It's just this little pin on the side of a truck. But if I interact with it, it just goes. It says unhook trailer.
Oh yeah. That is a thing. Right. Okay.
I got a feeling it wouldn't take much for it to be like, you're free.
All right.
I have an oil cannon. I don't know where to put it.
I don't even know if I can do this, but I'm here to test.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, we made a connection. I don't know what kind of connection that is that it's made, but it's made a connection. What the hell is it doing?
Just drive.
Oh shit.
What did I tell you about driving?
Oh, and it's raining. Brilliant. That makes things so much easier.
Sorry, folks. We'll be out of the way shortly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Look, when the game decides to be nice and not throw rain at me on a fucking hill.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16's just joined the queue.
Awesome. Hang on, I'm gonna have to...
You've also got 17, 18, 19, 20, because you're making a queue in both directions. Oh, there's a bus. Does that just count as one? To do something with this or something.
Hang on, I'm trying to get the game to realise I'm looking at that. First person is probably the easiest bet. Right, pick up winch hook, apply there.
Do you want to put the other one on the other side?
Okay.
Oh, okay. You do literally know that you extended that boom right into my face.
Right. Oh god. Give me a view I can work with, game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 people are our friends.
Awesome! I've got an audience. Oh, the rain is stopping. Awesome. Right. Rear outrigger. Oh. 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 Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't think I'm supposed to do that.
Just drive. What's the worst that could happen?
Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom.
Bye, friends.
Steering is optional. Daft question, can you actually access the controls on the side of this thing? Or is it like, no, you have to be a wrecker for...
I don't know. Where are the controls?
At the back.
Interact. I can do stuff.
Okay. Can you access the crane?
Yep.
And raise it up?
It's a lot of options.
Yeah, it should be like boom up. It should basically be your WASD keys for the crane.
Yeah, no, it's bound to my trigger.
Oh.
Well, the crane's not going up or down. Why is the vehicle moving backwards? Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm actually allowed to adjust anything.
It's making noise. Right, I've got an idea. Let's underlift, unhook. Whoops. That may have been a bad idea. It's a weird thing that it decides it's gonna hook there.
Oh, I'm being kidnapped. Still in the guy's vehicle and he drove off with me. Yeah, let me put some extra weight on the front of this thing. Did that help?
No. I have another idea. It is a cunning plan, my lord. Right, hang on. First things first. Go over here. Hit that. Turn the parking brake on. And I want to go... Right. With me, Simpkins. Oh. Yeah, you can take your vehicle if you want. We're not going to be going that far. Why is this thing stalling on this hill?
Whoosh.
Right. Hop in the cab. We're going to take that truck down, hook it up, and then I'm going to pull you up on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I just remembered I need to do something. Otherwise, we are up shit creek. Oh, come on, game. Here we go. They'll despawn eventually. Right. Out the way, peasants! Progress coming through! Wow, that guy is revving the nuts off his vehicle. You, okay there?
Yep. Don't think that guy is. You might want to pull him out of there before he blows up. Right, there's a slight problem.
What's the problem?
Physics.
Oh! Hang on. I got this.
Ooh.
Hang on a bloody second. Pull that up and then turn the parking brake off. Oh, it should be off.
The landing gear is lowered. Exit the vehicle and raise it manually.
Right, just hit your brakes a second. Hit the brakes. Because I need to winch up to you.
Yeah. We have caused chaos.
Excellent. Right, you're ready?
Go!
Oh, why are you trying to drive, car? Stop being stupid.
We're carrying more tonnage than you. Never mind the vehicles. We have right of way. Stop it.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't follow the GPS blindly. It has no fucking clue what you're trying to do. I should have put cones down on the other bloody side. Alright, hold up. Where's that hook? Alright, let me just... You. Stop there. So right, the fun thing is that is the back end of that trailer pack.
So do we have to shuffle them? Or can we...
No, you have. That has to go on the back.
Yep, okay. So we got to shuffle them.
Mm-hmm.
Right, here's a hint. I'm never good at driving articulated.
Oh, okay.
especially for maneuvers.
Although I will say, in this game,
Turn around, bitch.
you want to put it in sport mode for your adjustments, because sport mode lets the steering wheels turn quicker. Because comfort's all about smooth turnings and whatnot, whereas sport is all about quicker reaction turnings.
I think you got it from here for now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, why is that? No. Oh.
Piss
Shit,
off.
shit. Why is that?
What's up?
Thankfully, it hasn't rolled far. Stop rolling! It's a fucking hill. And they're extending the legs on the trail and watch the shadow of my truck disappear as it rolls down the fucking hill away from it. I am such a fucking professional.
So, found a new crime, not speeding. Hit another vehicle into a police car. Crime. Also, the police might be after me. Unrelated story.
Yep, absolutely unrelated. Got ya. Is there any more uphills? I don't think there is.
There's winding uphills, there's not steep uphills. But I'm also in a sports vehicle, so, you know, uphill to me is like, whatever. I have lost the police.
Have you tried the back of the sofa?
I'm not looking for them. They were looking for me. Fools.
Okay, we are... I'd say we're good to go.
Like this, but... So much momentum.
Everyone's like, he's moving the traffic cones. Awesome. And I'm like, yep. You'll soon be able to go home to your loved ones, maybe. Right. Let's leave that vehicle there. I can pick that one up later. Let's move this one. Oh, fuel. Let's put some fuel in it. Oh, the traffic cones can go in there, that's fine. Yay, I have fuel. And we're off. Take it out.
Place your bets, shit. How long until he crashes?
5 minutes.
We got 5 minutes. We can also take under and over on 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Under and
Wait,
over on 5
question.
minutes.
Crash or stall? Because technically I stalled out on that one.
I'm going to go with crash. We can also take bets on stalls.
Because if what you're saying is right and it is just like winding up hills rather than steep, then yeah, we should be okay.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Police?
No. 200 fucking meters from the fuel station.
What, and you've run out of fuel?
Yeah.
Push the car.
Ah, fuck it. I'm paying some 60 for refueling.
I mean, I was going to say, if you could wait a minute, I'll be there and I could push the car for you.
Ow. I'm trying to get the fucking thing repaired, not worse.
Four minutes and 59 seconds. Okay, okay.
It's a parking space. It's not a fucking repair space. God damn it.
Yeah, your nearest repair is the racetrack.
Yeah.
Oh, monkey poo. I've just remembered there's that bridge going down.
Yep. I think you're gonna fucking crash. The momentum for me was awful. There's no fucking weight to this car.
I mean, there's not much weight to this truck. It's the trailers that are the problem.
You repair the brakes, right?
Yeah, you can replace brakes.
But have you repaired the brakes?
They're not showing us a different colour on here, so we should be okay. And I love the fact that one of these deliveries is at the top of that bloody hill on the other island. That's definitely the last delivery I'm doing. Oh, fuck off, rain. Rain on a downhill section is going to be hilarious.
You think you could brake before? Think again.
Now, normally when I'm doing off-stream driving, I tend to try and be a bit more realistic. You know, if I'm like taking a while to get up a hill, I'll pull over and let traffic go by and stuff like that. Yeah, on stream I'm less like that. I'm just like, I need to go this way, actually. Oh, haha. Wait. I need to do a quick check. I need to go there for fuel. So I need to make this turn, which means I don't need to take that route. Ah, yes! But yeah, I'll do things proper, is the best way of putting it. Whereas with this, I'm like, I'm going to need to refuel. There's no way in hell I'm going to take these into a refueling depot. I'm just going to park them in the middle of the road, drop the legs, take the truck out, come back up, give the drivers behind me a quick wave, and then carry on. Oh, dear Christ. I'm not sure what's worse. Go, Jake Brake, go! Only you can save me! 73, 74, 79, 80, 82, speed limit 60. And the brakes are still working, we're okay. Yeah, you can punt police cars, they don't care.
Fair enough.
That NPC driver was trying to break the law and drive past on the wrong lane. My truck is a bit fucked, though. Technically, I crashed. I just like to think it has given that policeman a loving tip.
You mean a love tap?
One of them too, but a loving tip. The tip is get the fuck out of the way if I'm coming down the hill.
That's not my usual parlance for giving somebody a tip.
Right.
Aha, here we go.
Give me fuel, give me fuel, give me pretty fuel. Is there a guy there to purchase stuff from? I can't remember. Or is this just like a dead end area? Yeah, this looks like a murder scene.
Yay, murder!
No girl, that's bad.
Oh.
All these people just driving down the road, in the middle of the road, and the police are just like, eh. Anyway, on the... I have several tons of groceries to deliver.
Woo! Repaired the vehicle. Top speed 204.1. Hit somebody. Fuck. Vehicle's damaged again. Oh well. Managed to do top speed of 204.1.
Suppose I can give this one a speed test. Oh, Mr. Truck, move, move, move. Alright, sport mode. Whee! Oh god. Sport mode is great for low speed steering, not so great for high speed steering with two trailers. The technical term is twitchy as fuck. That was a choice.
I was trying to fall in beside you, but that didn't.
It didn't really work out now, did it?
No.
Well, if you weren't damaged before, you probably are now.
Bodywork's a little fucked up, but I can still keep up with you. And I am your official escort. I picked up an escort license.
Oh, you've actually got an escort license.
Yeah.
Nice.
And my contribution for following you is going up.
Oh, I'm gonna overheat. Right, I'm
I don't
gonna
know whether I'm
test.
supposed to escort you from behind or in front.
I'm gonna be making the turn off
Yep.
to the island to try and see if I can dodge the fine. If I get fined before I get there, then I'll just carry on because obviously I've already been fined. I don't need to give a hoot.
So do you know how much you're over the tonnage?
At least 40 tons.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a small.
Yeah, I did some poking around, and there's a way of basically bribing the town so that you can increase allowed tonnage by 10.
Yeah, I think for that, that's not a good place to stand, mate. I think for that you need to have a positive balance in terms of the import export.
Right.
I'm at negative 1,000 because I've done jobs like this for the money, but because it's an import, not an export, you're apparently hurting the economy.
Yeah, okay. While we're here, do we have time for me to pull over? Because I am technically your escort, so I do want to be within 100 meters of you
Yeah, sure.
at all times. But I could possibly do with just pulling over for a bit and,
Fixing up.
repairing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably could do the same myself, but getting this thing in and out of there is going to be a nightmare. So I'm just going to haul it, leave it.
Well, is this fence destructible?
Don't think so.
Nope.
But yeah, there's no hooting way I can get this in. It's only bodywork damage really at the minute, so.
Good to go.
Right.
Where are we going out of interest?
I suppose, yeah, you probably want to need to know that. So, first delivery is in Gangjung. Basically, it's near the home start point. Second delivery is Gujwa. I'm butchering these names. And then the last delivery, which I'll end the stream on, is right at the top of the fucking road.
So where was the second one?
Oh yeah, sorry. First there, second there, third there. So I'm thinking go from here along. I don't think I'm going to make it up that hill. So I'm going to go around. And then. Are they the two 20-foots? No, that's the 40-foot, that's the 20-foot. That'll leave me with one 20-foot left. And then it's a case of heading through Jeju and up that hill to there. Follow me.
Following you. Sorry, I was just repairing a vehicle.
Yep.
Am I supposed to be in front of you or behind you? I really don't know.
I think technically in front, but to be honest, I did see the other day a escort vehicle behind the large cargo it was supposed to be escorting, so I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as you're within the distance. Cool.
Mm-hmm. But now I tried doing an escort before, and it was like, you don't have a license. And when I went to repair my vehicle, it's like, etc. Escort license. Yay! I can make my taxi an escort vehicle as well.
Oh yeah, a lot of things can have escort licenses on, and you're like, really? You really think that's a good idea for an escort vehicle?
Mopeds.
Escort moped.
The thing is, what could even be funnier is if you had an army of escort mopeds. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? I'm gonna overtake this guy and brake check him for trying to overtake you.
Whoop.
Yeah, he decided to back off.
Do you have much in the way of game audio? Like engine noises and stuff?
A little.
Okay. Because I'll put the Jake brake on so you can sort of hear what it sounds like.
Yeah, let me pull up beside your cab.
It sounds like my truck's purring from here, but I'm going to
Yeah,
this.
it doesn't sound too bad from where I'm at.
Uh-oh. I'm being invaded.
I mean, she's thinking about it.
Okay, I need this bus to go left.
Out of the way, lady. I'm a fucking escort here.
Oh. I think just got hooked up on the side. Hello, Remy. That's what pop her on the bed.
She does seem a bit confused about being placed there. Oh, good girl.
Yeah.
You're going straight ahead of this T-junction?
Yep.
Cool. Park in front of the bus, so he decided not to come out of the T-junction. Oh yeah, lights. I should probably turn those on.
That guy's like flashing his lights at you, like, "Hey, buddy, you're in my way." It's like, I know.
That's what I'm here to do. The guy there wanting a taxi and is telling me to pick him up, and it's like, not right now. Bit busy.
It's even better if you get him and he's like, "I'm urgent." It's like, yeah, no. Although the worst thing you can get is an urgent comfort one, and you just like, pick one, mate. Pick one. Are you urgent or do you want comfort?
Ooh, traded paint a little bit there. Nobody's coming up the side road.
God, that guy's going too slow.
Might have saved his life, I can't tell. Yeah, he's still driving. Oops, shit. Crap, fuck. We're good.
Okay. It's the word you want to hear off every escort vehicle. Oh. On the plus side, I'm getting rid of the 40-footer, so it should hopefully be a good chunk of weight gone. Actually, yes, it will be. Because what I can do is drop the trailer. I don't know how it's going to affect like the transport job thing dealio if I drop a trailer off, but we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, the contribution is 85% so far. I'm not entirely sure which... Because it did tell me that you've got 3 deliveries.
Yeah. We're
I think
300 meters away from... So it's... Oh, it's there. Right. So it's that warehouse depot just past the house, the speed bumps, directly across from the garage.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm going to do is stop one trailer in the road.
Nobody's going to bother you from this side.
Awesome.
Although it is 3 o'clock in the morning, so nobody really cares.
Uh-oh. Yep, thought it was going to do that.
Yeah, that's a fence, mate.
I forget that the back of this sticks out further than the cargo container.
Yep.
Oh, I've cried out loud. It's... Extend. And I'm hoping, because these are my trailers, I can save the progress and then take the empties back afterwards. Really? It's only 50 quid to repair? Nice. I'll have to hit cars more often.
Oh, I don't care you're a bus owned by the boss. I'm not supposed to let anybody pass right now. I'm holding up your bubblegum bus.
Yeah, it's fine. Right, we might actually be able to take the hill. Really should have checked what engine was in this, but oh well.
more precisely, can you get a bigger engine in it?
I seem to recall I put a big engine in this and then I took it out to put into the wrecker. So this one has not the biggest, but one just down from it. It's sizable enough. But thinking on it, if I'm doing more of these runs, I need that bigger engine. But if it's already got the biggest engine in, then I definitely know next time it decides to take me on that road, I can just go, nope, those hills are not worth it.
Although if I can get hold of one of them big wrecker vehicles and slap a escort license in it.
Yep. It's a lot of wrecking jobs to do, but I'm happy enough to give you a hand if you need... Because sometimes it's just helpful to have someone else to run around, sort out the winches and stuff. Ooh, sorry.
That's right. I'm in the agile thing. Remember, you have right of way.
Also, when I was helping Hawk out, we discovered a brilliant way of having vehicles get out your way if you're doing car deliveries. So you get the big car transporter thing, put a police vehicle on it, and turn the sirens on. And then wherever you're driving, you have sirens going and things get out your way.
Interesting loophole.
My saying is, if it's stupid but works, it's not stupid. Oh, I just got fined. Motherfuckers, overloaded. Sons of bitches. Right, fuck it, we're going for this. Yeehaw! Optimistically setting cruise control for 70. Currently doing 39, 38, 37, 36. This is going not the way I'd like it to.
The numbers, they are going down.
Just looking at it, I think I need to figure out a set of wheels I can paint for the truck. Make them match the trailer.
Can you paint each individual wheel individually?
No, I think it's just a rim colour, and then it's just that way.
Right.
Some do allow decals to be lapped onto them, and then technically you could have them as different colours, because the way the decal falls on the wheel means that you might have one a different colour. But I need to muck around more with that. I'm getting better at the decals and stuff like that for adding patterns on. But it is an awkward system at the minute.
Mm.
Hey, we made it over the hill. Now, where's it going to try and take me? Straight down and across? That's... I'm thinking I might take this road coming up. So we're going to swing off to the right.
Alright. Out of the way, people! Maniac coming through.
And his
Which one of
escort
us is
driver.
it? Who knows? Tap the brakes a little bit too hard there.
Part of me's wondering if you can get escort missions for car transporters. Because again, the other thought they just had that'd be nice and easy is if you got someone who needs to get a bit of cash, but they need to AFK, you strap their car onto the car transporter, they're your escort.
Hmm.
Although another thing I do want to try is the whole Hollywood thing of driving with a car transporter with the ramps down. Just have some loon drive up behind and see if they can ramp off you. Well, that looks like a sharper corner than I'd like it to be. We should be alright. Out the way, peasant! Express delivery! Turning left. I think it's at the end of this road here. Yeah, turning in on here. Oh, there's a bloody little moth. Righty ho. Alright, last one. What's the best routes?
See, you're no longer coming up as an escort job. And I didn't get paid for either of those two drop-offs.
Oh.
Yeah. It might bear investigation as to what's actually... Because the first one I wondered if we accidentally broke because you broke apart the trailers and yada yada yada.
Hmm.
But it was still saying that I could escort your cargo. So I did do. But you've just dropped off same said cargo. And I didn't get paid diddly squit for either delivery.
I wonder if it's because I need to drop the containers back. I don't know. I do know that there is like actual proper oversized loads and stuff like that we can experiment with at some point.
Yeah. thought he'd be off in the distance somewhere. I didn't see the... Gonna pick up this guy.
Just randomly standing there like, hey, give me a lift.
Mm-hmm.
There is a side of it that wants to do something daft, like find all the jump areas and see what you can do in terms of like getting this, like driving past that used car lot there with a ramp next to it, and I'm like, I want to do it in a truck and see how effective / ineffective it is. They give you this nice jump. What vehicles can you use to jump it, and which ones will clear the parking lot, and which ones will just add to the chaos?
Which ones will clear the parking lot, and which ones will cause millions of pounds of damage? Just had 2 taxis right in front of me just come to a junction and hit each other. In a bizarre case of what the fuck are you guys doing?
Is it this road I need? Thank God it stopped raining.
What are you doing anyway?
I don't think AI knows what it's doing. Is this the road that I need? No. I want to be back there. But never mind. We're going to go up this road because I'm here. And it's going to give me an idea of how much pain I'm going to be in trying to get this up the bloody mountain.
Well, this passenger is not going to give me the comfort bonus. Namely because somebody decided to drive right out in front of me as I was speeding.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass when they do that. And you're like, why? Why do you do this to...
Just fully T-boned him and was like, nope, he's fucked. But so it's the comfort of my passenger, apparently. Don't know why he's so concerned. We survived. Well, I survived, and I know he's alive. He's complaining. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can probably understand him complaining about that one. Go a little bit off-road, hit the bumper on a tree, spin around 3 times. That might be a little unsettling.
Yeah, one can imagine how it doesn't add to the comfort.
Hmm.
You can almost see why it takes away from it too. This part shouldn't be too bad because it's dry. It gets snowy at the top. Why did I think this would be a good delivery?
It pays a lot of money.
Well, it was only 20 odd grand.
Pays a reasonable amount of money.
I mean, it covers the repair bill, but then again, I thought the repair bill was going to be like a few £1,000s, not 50. It did the usual, like, you need to replace all your brakes, and it's like, they're 1, 2, maybe 3% worn. No, I don't need to replace brakes. It needs to have a slider for you to say, right, don't tell me to replace stuff until it's hit this percentage. And I don't think I'm reading it wrong. I don't think it's telling me it's got 1% left, because otherwise it have the little symbol at the bottom let me know I've, fucked them.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you've worn away 1%. Because yeah, the higher the number only seems to go upwards. I love the way this guy is. Every time that he goes, "Be careful" or something like that, I end up hitting a tree or something. He should learn to keep his mouth
I was
shut.
going to say, yeah, that the problem is that. He's just jinxing you. Kick him out. You don't need him.
We got 100 meters to go.
Alright, in 90 meters, be doing 90 kilometers an hour and kick him out. You'll get there in time.
There you go. He paid me $4,000.
Yeah, sometimes the short run jobs I find are better. They may not pay as much, but the variety or the break in the monotony can help.
Yeah, it's also, the shorter journeys. It's not like you're having to do a massive amount of long haul driving. Whereas some of the longer ones, it's like, Jesus Christ. You might be paying me 10,000, but I'm going to be doing it for fucking the next hour or so. That's why I didn't mind the pizza jobs.
Yeah, I did. So for the Southern Town Arrow, I did a delivery from one of the warehouses up on this island all the way down there. And then when I got there, I did all the grocery deliveries, just filled the van up with them. Each one it's on wasn't worth much, but the overall effect, anyway, one, it did the town effect. But then the amount of money that I got just because it was like drive to this house, and it's just quick stops here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually made it somewhat worthwhile to do. Come on. Right, well, that has done that. Put it in park. So I'll wrap this one up here, I think. It's a decent enough place. Quickly get repairs done. Are you in the middle of a job or?
No, I'm not in the middle of a job.
Righty ho. Oh, sugar. Didn't want to turn the engine back on. Alright. Oh, before I forget, actually, does this guy sell fuel? You do! It is one of those things I found really handy just to keep on you. It may not fill the tank up fully, but it gives you enough of a boost to maybe get you to the next stop that you need to pick up some fuel.
Yeah. I should possibly do that, but I've driven to... I've just filled up a fuel station. I'm just about to repair this thing, I think. Oh, that's not a burger place. That's not a repair place.
Repair place is just opposite where I dropped off the first trailer.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. Right, let's hop on over here. Hop to that screen.
Everything.
Oh,
What
right.
we're going to do is park up at home for once.
Woohoo! Do you know if you park in the parking bay next to the home, the vehicle that you use, it doesn't matter where you leave it, that will always cost nothing to bring back to that spot.
Alright.
So yeah, if you've got a vehicle that when you spawn in home you normally jump into, park it there, and then you can just abandon it wherever you need to, and it always costs 0 to bring it back.
Wait.
Right. Oh, Jason, hello, welcome in. I apologise if I missed you saying anything earlier on. I was busy driving.
No. Shut is blank apart from the clapping monkey who's finally arrived.
But yes, that'll be it for this evening. Thank you, Carol, for popping in and actually the suggestion of doing this. It is something that is definitely better to do with more people. Just even if you just sat there shooting the breeze, it's like Euro Truck. Just you can do a slightly more variety of jobs in this. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming along. I do hope you have all enjoyed. Just been lurking. Hope we had a lot of fun. Oh yes, yeah, it is fun. I said it's a nice variety game, and it is so. I decided to follow the GPS with a very heavy load. Always a bad move, but figured what's the worst that could happen? Stalled out, and it's a case. Well, I could just use the tow to nearest road and hope it puts me somewhere good, or I can grab hold of my tow truck and go rescue that, and you can have a lot more fun with this. It's not just I've got a truck and that's it. You can deliver pizzas, you can do groceries, you can do logs.
Taxi driver.
You be a taxi driver, drive criminals. Yeah, there's a lot of variety in it, and it pays to do a bit of each. Because annoyingly, they've broke the driving experience down into different groups. So you've got your main overall driving, and then you've got a bit here for wreckers, a bit here for deliveries, a bit here for racing. And I get why they've done it. I just think it could be slightly better. But
It takes one after the other. I don't mind the breakdown because it's one of them where it's like having that breakdown. It's like, yes, you can't just assume that I'm always going to, you can't hyper focus your taxi driver right at the start and then be sort of like, oh, okay, now I'm going to buy and run the biggest breaker vehicle
yeah,
company. It's like, no, you need to get a foothold in that. You need a foothold in cargo transport. You need a foothold in police enforcement and the rest of it, rather than just jumping into the best vehicles because whatnot. But at the same token, it can be a bit frustrating where it's like, yay, I want the biggest wrecker vehicle now. I've got to
grind.
crappy wrecker and grind for hours.
Yeah. But yeah, it is fun. Again, just one of these you can pick up, play, and then put down and leave for a bit, and then come back later on. There's no pressure in anything. But yes, enough of the waffle because I do need to head off. Need the loo. So I will catch up with everyone. I should hopefully be back on Friday, all being well. Get some more Tactical Breach Wizards going. And yeah, that'll be 8, 9-ish, give or take. After I've had food, Karen will be streaming for a bit because you've got your Horizon on Fridays, isn't it?
Zero Dawn
Yes.
Friday is 7 p.m.ish on my channel.
Yes. So I like to sit in and watch a bit of that, and then look on Steam if it's gone sale. On sale yet? No, right, that's fine. Can save money. But yeah, it's one I've had on my wish list for a while. I've just not pulled the trigger on it, and then watching you play it, I'm like, I really should have pulled the trigger when it was last on sale. But,
It'll be on sale again.
oh
at
yeah,
some point.
yeah. It's been on sale once, twice. It will go on sale thrice, so it's fine.
Mm.
But yes, anyway, on that bombshell, I shall bid everyone a good evening. Thank you very much for everyone, whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are. It's been a pleasure having you. And until next time, toodles.
Bye.